YouTube, what it do to Down Home News TV. Excuse me. I am your host, Dre, and today we got an article coming from the Daily Digest. The title is Prepare for War. Swedish government tells citizens to prepare for the worst. There could be a war in Sweden. Swedes need to be prepared for war. That was a message Sweden's Civil Defense Minister Carl Oscar Bolin wanted citizens to understand loudly and clearly. Mr. Bolin recently spoke at the Folk Forsarv Conference, roughly translated as the Society and Defense Conference in Celine. He discussed the need for war readiness in the country, saying, "Many have said said it before me, but let me say it with the force of my office. There could be war in Sweden." And that was a short article, but it went on to exclusive Iran issues, Houthi warning to U.S. justified targets, Ambassador Amir Saeed Irvani, Iran's permanent representative to the United Nations, has accused the U.S. and the UK of declaring war against the Yemen people after 2 nights of joint airstrikes on the country. The strikes targeted positions of the Houthi movement, officially known as Ansarullah, that since 2014 has been at war with the internationally recognized government backed by the Saudi Arabian-led coalition. The Houthis have long maintained close ties with Tehran and are widely considered to be part of Iran's regional axis of resistance. In response to Israel's war in Gaza itself, a response to the surprise October 7 infiltration attack by Hamas in southern Israel, the Houthis have been attacking shipping in the Red Sea. The U.S. and its allies responded by launching a new maritime security operation, which this week broadened to include airstrikes and Houthi targets. The Houthis, who have weathered almost a decade of war with America's Gulf partners, have vowed retaliation. We'll move on. Irvani, the actions taken by the United States and the UK in attacking Yemen constitute a flagrant violation of national sovereignty, a breach of international law, and a transgression of the United Nations Charter, ultimately amounting to a declaration of war against the Yemen people. This military aggression is indicative of the success of the Israeli regime lobbying in Washington to draw the U.S. into direct war and exacerbate the spillover of conflicts to other parts of the region. Got a little video going on. It's going to play. Is my internet going down? Doesn't seem like it. Oh well, the video's too long anyway. Despite Israeli regime falling short of achieving most of its stated objectives in the Gaza war, it seeks a more extensive crisis than the Gaza conflict to facilitate a so-called face-saving exit from the current quagmire. The Israeli regime demands from the United States extend beyond a mere solicitation for weapons, intelligence, financial and political support. Instead, it encompasses a desire for direct participation in the war, carefully delineated by a division of labor. Specifically, the regime envisions that the conflicts in Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria fall under its jurisdiction. While the wars in Iraq and Yemen are to be associated with the United States, compelling evidence suggests that the regime has effectively maneuvered to involve the U.S. and these conflicts aligning with its interests, its own interests. Oh, excuse me. Ravani goes on, proverbial wisdom asserts that one cannot wash off blood with blood. An essential query arises: when did the Red Sea transition into an insecure domain? And what factors contributed to the shift? The unequivocal response points directly to the unfolding war in Gaza. The safety concerns surrounding the Red Sea are intrinsic, intrinsically tied to the developments in Gaza. The precise detailing of how and why this transformation occurred warrant a comprehensive examination in the context of the ongoing events in the besieged Gaza Strip. There's a lot more reading going on here, but you'll get the picture. What really popped out to me was the Swedish Defense Minister telling its troops, or citizens actually, that they need to prepare for war, and I pray this doesn't escalate to a wider, broader war. Yeah, after going through what happened in 2020, was that 2020, the pandemic? I think the world needs a break from all these crises. But let me know what y'all think about this article. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Down Home News.